The WNBA just officially proved that they are completely terrified of their own savior, and they are openly willing to humiliate their entire brand just to appease a bunch of bitter, jealous veterans.
Because the WNBA has launched this 30th anniversary celebration, and who do they go get to be a spokesperson for this one of the most toxic individuals in the history of all sports, in Sheryl Swoopes.
After 29 brutal years of burning through cash, Caitlin Clark single-handedly dragged this failing league through the desert, completely shattered every financial and viewership record in television history, and finally made them profitable. So exactly how does the league office decide to repay the greatest box office draw in basketball history for their massive 30th anniversary celebration? They completely ignore her and hire one of the most notoriously toxic, unapologetic haters in the history of sports to be their official spokesperson. That's right. The WNBA just made Sheryl Swoopes the face of their brand new campaign, and the entire internet is absolutely tearing the league to shreds for this incredibly hypocritical disaster. If you haven't seen the ridiculous new Raising Goats teaser trailer, it is an absolute masterclass in tone-deaf marketing. The league literally paid Sheryl Swoopes to stand on camera, look dead into the lens, and deliver a script about staying humble and building others up.
The WNBA cannot get out of its own way. Kathy Engelbert cannot get out of its own way. And retrospectives and merch. Legendary player Sheryl Swoopes stars in Raising Goats teaser, one of the most vocal people that shit on Caitlin Clark pretty much her entire rookie season.
This is the exact same Sheryl Swoopes who has spent an agonizingly long time aggressively and publicly hating on Caitlin Clark at every single available opportunity. For well over a year, Swoopes has been the loudest, most toxic voice in the sports media, actively lying about Caitlin's college records, maliciously diminishing her incredible rookie achievements, and refusing to give the undisputed face of the league a single ounce of genuine respect. To have the ultimate generational hater suddenly lecturing the basketball world about building others up is so insanely ironic that thousands of furious fans are actively boycotting the video.
Even after all of this, Caitlin Clark putting this league on her back, comment squad, am I going nuts? She was a beast. Why isn't she the one that's hosting this? But wasn't Cynthia Cooper just an absolute hoss on that Houston Comics?
The absolute delusion of the WNBA front office is genuinely staggering. If you desperately wanted an older legend to host your historic 30-year milestone, why not hire Cynthia Cooper, who actually won 4 undisputed finals MVPs on that legendary Houston Comets squad? Or better yet, why not put Caitlin Clark, the literal player who exclusively secured your massive $2 billion media rights deal, on every single piece of promotional propaganda you own? But the league office is clearly still on its knees, completely terrified of upsetting the petty, jealous minority of veterans who absolutely cannot stand that a rookie totally eclipsed their entire legacy. Instead of embracing the brand new era of superstardom,
why would the league get her? And by the way, the WNBA, you're getting destroyed. A generational hater as toxic as Swoopes to kick off the season. She sucks as a person. I don't want Swoopes near these fine little goats. Swoopsy, the liar.
the WNBA is actively trying to desperately rehab the image of a toxic analyst who spent the last year dragging their ultimate meal ticket through the mud. And if you look closely at the actual commercial footage, the disrespect gets even worse.
Centron hitting the ground somewhere. Where was that? Right here. So are we syndrome that this league has suffered from? That's what we're doing. We're still leaning into the let's beat the crap out of players on the court.
The league is actively leaning right back into the exact same violent, chaotic narrative that plagued last season. The teaser proudly highlights clips of players getting violently shoved to the hardwood, aggressively glorifying the exact same ridiculous, unregulated physicality that led to Caitlin Clark getting maliciously battered every third game. This absolute disaster of a marketing campaign is a massive, terrifying red flag that the petty jealousy running through the WNBA hasn't gone anywhere. The veterans are clearly gearing up to physically target Caitlin all over again, and the league is practically endorsing it by crowning her biggest public hater as their official anniversary spokesperson. Do you think the WNBA is actively disrespecting Caitlin Clark to protect fragile veteran egos? Or is their front office marketing department just this completely incompetent? Drop your absolute hottest takes in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more unfiltered hoops truth bombs.